Frizzy, unruly, difficult. If you think about your hair in those terms, it's likely this summer weather isn't helping. The silver lining is you're not without solutions. Here to show us what's available at T Salon, stylists Celia Quattlebaum and Alyssa Jallis. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you.
So I think all of us feel like this humidity is just killing our hair. It looks great before you leave the house, and then you step outside and it's poof. So let's start with one of the lines you offer at T's, and that is Living Proof.
Yes.
What can you tell us about this collection?
Living Proof is all of the products in the line are humidity resistant. They have multiple different type of brands within them that counteract certain problems with the hair.
Okay. So we have some of the examples here. So different sets of shampoo and conditioner or styling products based on what your natural challenges are?
Yes. Yep. So one of the product lines are the No Frizz line, and that specifically targets frizzy hair. So when you go out in the summer and there's a ton of humidity, a lot of the times your hair will frizz up. So that counteracts it and it smooths out the cuticle in order for your hair not to do that. And then also we have the Curvaceous line, and that's for the curly hair, and that's for people that have the the really curly hair that during the summer it turns into an afro because of the humidity.
I understand.
And we have the PhD line, and that is the Perfect Hair Day, and that's also a combination of the Restore line and the No Frizz line, and that actually helps with everything.
So this is the most universal of the Living Proof family.
Right.
The Jennifer Aniston she's the face of this line, but she also has a more meaningful role, I think, within the company.
Right.
She's one of the co-owners,
isn't
she?
Yes, yep.
So why did she put her name behind it, do you think?
After she was in the movie Meet the Millers, she was having issues with her bangs, and when they were putting Living Proof on the rest of her hair, but then her bangs were frizzing up, so when she asked them, how come my bangs are frizzing up, they told her, well, we're using this line on you on the rest of your hair, but on your bangs we're not. So when they went and did it and put Living Proof on her bangs, she was so amazed at how it was working with her hair, she had to go and figure out what exactly this line was.
Wow. And so she believed so much in it because of her own experience that she wanted to invest in the company. Here she is working with the scientists, and that's the thing about it. It's not just a feel-good line with pretty packaging. That's not the point of it. It's let's put ingredients into this collection that work, that fight humidity, and for us right now, we're looking for it in the summer months especially, but use it year-round if you want to help control the texture of your hair. There's something else that is the most popular smoothing system in the world by now, probably, and that's Brazilian Blowout. A lot of people turning to that for weeks worth of control. Alyssa, who does that work best for?
You know, anybody could really benefit from it. A lot of people with that curly, frizzy hair will want that, especially for the summer. It's gonna cut your time in half of getting ready in the morning. You don't have to sit there and straighten it for hours or blow dry it to make sure that it's smooth.
And if you have a lot of flyaways, even with my hair, I don't have naturally curly hair by any means, but I do have a little like a pocket here and there of just texture, just strange. It just has a mind of its own. And I had a Brazilian Blowout once, and it just smoothed everything down, and it lasted almost 3 months. I was in and out of the pool, of course, taking baths and showers, and it didn't matter what I did in life, the results held on. So there is that, you can go in and have the Brazilian Blowout done, but then they also offer a range of products. We have a couple of them here. So how would you incorporate these into your regimen at home?
You're not gonna wanna wash your hair every day. The Brazilian Blowout will stay in longer if you wash it about every other day, if you use the products. If you don't, then the Brazilian Blowout is not guaranteed to stay in the hair.
But again, anti-frizz, which is the theme of today's visit with T's. We want to help control it. That way you're not getting frustrated. You feel confident when you go to take a picture at the College World Series or at that 4th of July picnic or at your family reunion that your hair isn't out to here because you've done some things ahead of time to help get it under control. We're talking about Brazilian Blowouts now. On average, how much do those cost?
They are between $200 to $400 depending on the market. At our salon, we do it for $200.
Except for? right now.
Right now in July, we're doing 25% off, so that makes it $150.
Unbelievable. So if you went to another city, they would be much more expensive, but thankfully it's Omaha. Thankfully it's T Salon, so you'd be able to get one for around $200. For a lot of people, that is an investment, and they're thinking, well, you know, is it really worth it? But I feel like when you can save the 25% and you can give it a try and see what's all the fuss about. But what do you notice for the sort of the before and after? If you see a woman come in and get a Brazilian blowout, she goes from this to this. Can you put that into words?
You just see the difference between like when they come in and they're telling you what they feel about their hair, and they're like, I just feel frizzy and I feel like I can't tame it, and there's so much that I want to do to it, but I can't because every time I walk outside during the summer, it just goes everywhere. And so when you get these treatments, they're shaping your hair into what you can do with it at home. Ultimately, you know, what we can do in the salon, we want to teach how you can do it at home. So when you have a Brazilian blowout, it kind of just enables you to have that leniency. You know, it's already smooth, so you can go home and do the different styles for the summer.
And I think you've probably seen women with Brazilian blowouts and just thought they had really great hair.
Right.
And you thought, why can't I just wasn't born with hair the way they were. But what you might not realize is the week before or the month before, they were in the salon getting a Brazilian blowout, and now their hair just looks fabulous without trying really. But that was their secret all along. So if you'd like to make an appointment in July and save 25% on your Brazilian blowout, call 397-9500. If you're not ready to try that yet, but you still want to control the frizz, ask about Living Proof, also at T Salon near 158th and Maple. Gals, thanks for joining us today. I props to Steph, because the last few days I've been getting, I've received more compliments on my hair the last few days. She put a little bit of gold in it, and everybody keeps saying, your hair looks so good. And I'm like, yes, thank you so much. So anyway, I'll give her credit for it. Good to see you. Thank you. Guests of the Morning Blend start their day with coffee from Pears Gourmet, the official coffee of the Morning Blend. Learn more online at omahamorningblend.com. Actresses and first ladies have worn them well. Truth is, pearls are accessible to all of us. How to tell if what you're buying is real? John will explain on the other side of the break.